Look, this is an important visit. I wouldn't say it's something groundbreaking. We haven't seen like some kind of deal agreed or something, but these visits are important, and I believe both the situation, the nuclear power plant, and the fact that Mr. Guterres and President Zelenskyy were able to agree on a plan to get UN inspectors there is important for everyone. It's a potential
let me
nuclear
just
disaster.
cut in here, because this is the issue of immediate concern. We've seen reports that the IAEA may be going in, that there's some sort of diplomatic push, but at the same time, conflicting reports about whether something is about to happen at the plant. Given your vantage point in Kiev, can you first of all say the diplomatic efforts, but also the dangers in the next 24 to 48 hours?
Look, the situation is, I mean, broadly speaking, if we cut out the hysteria, is unchanged, and it has been dangerous for the last few weeks already. The Russians are in control of the power plant. They're using it from time to time as a platform for their artillery to fire at Ukrainian positions.
Ukrainians are firing back, right? Ukrainians are firing back.
Ukrainians are generally not firing back, according to my knowledge.
Generally, or just not at all, or a bit? I mean, you know, obviously, one missile towards a nuclear power plant is worrying.
Yeah, we don't want a nuclear power plant to be in a crossfire, period. It's dangerous for it to be in such a situation. Moreover, there are problems with personnel access to the facilities. There are problems with maintenance of the facilities. Perhaps this is even more dangerous because the reactors themselves are very heavily protected. That's how they are constructed. But if they are not maintained properly, then anything can happen. Again, this is not a game, right? A nuclear power plant is not a toy. So any kind of possible solution would be great. Again, there are problems with the Russians there because the Russians essentially want to play a game where the inspectors of the UN would come through the territory they control, which would be a deal breaker for Ukraine because that would inadvertently recognize by the UN Russian control over the territories they've occupied. So the deal is agreed for them to come through Ukrainian territory as is proper in a sovereign country. And hopefully this deal will be upheld. And the second important thing, very shortly, I'll mention it, is the grain corridor, which Mr. Erdogan talked with Mr. Zelenskyy, which is the main venue for Ukraine to export at least half of its harvest to hundreds of millions of people who will go hungry without it, particularly in Africa and in the Middle East. So it's not a groundbreaking meeting there, but it's an important point, and it's important things that are being discussed.